Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is my second video as a jack of all trades of toy collecting and comic book collecting and art stuff. I thought I'd show you some of my polymer clay stuff that I've made. Pendants, mostly pendants. I have made little figures too. I like little figures, but I've made mostly pendants. Want to see something cool? My daughter made this little guy. So even anybody who's just starting out, you can make little things out of polymer clay. I love how he's sticking his tongue out. He's a crazy little guy. But what do I love about polymer clay as an art form? Well, here it is. This little thing is the same thing that professionals use along with amateurs. So I bought this for $1.29 on sale. So you don't have to lug around heavy equipment. You don't have to mix paints. You don't have to buy expensive stuff. Here is your tool. It is $1.29 and on sale. Although $3 not on sale. And you can start fidgeting and making stuff and trying and experimenting with art. And you might come up with something you actually really love. And you're just fidgeting with stuff and playing around with stuff. It's a anxiety releasing thing to do. It's cathartic, I guess you could say. And at the end of it, you might find something that you made that you're proud of. I'm proud of the pendants I made. I know that they're not the level of that I want to be, but I'm getting there. I'm practicing and I'm getting there, and I'm making pendants, and who knows what you're gonna think of and what you're gonna try to create in the future. And it's something to, I've now looked at so many pages of flowers. I'm excited about flowers. I never thought of flowers so deep and in depth as when you're trying to make them out of polymer clay, because then you start looking at flowers like the very essence and details of them. So I'm excited to show you my pendant collection. Stay tuned for that. Okay. Here's some of the little girls I made, and they're funny. One's a thinker. If you can see the blonde, she's a thinker. And the other one looks like it has resting mean face. But I tried Disney-inspired characters. And I thought I'd show you that. And believe it or not, faces are... I'm getting easier because I'm going to put a little of the dents in the cheeks a little bit to make the outline of a lip. But she looks like she's biting her lip, I think. But we tried. There's those girls. Here is some polymer clay flowers I made. I like to make roses. They're probably my most signature flower I make. And I just, they're like secondhand, easy flowers for me to just pop out. And then I made this one by clipping the little edges with a little scissor or something. And then, yeah, and this is the 3D flower look that I made. This is the 3D flower look. Here's another different style. I love the colors in that one. Different rainbow. Tried different things with that. I'm hoping you've seen them really good. Here I tried a giant one with a butterfly and some flowers. Tried my hand at a monarch there. Here's an old-fashioned style pendant. The reason I say old-fashioned is whenever anybody makes cameos, they use, you know, those light tans, little yellows. And I like the way it looked old-fashioned. Like a little cameo, only it's flowers. Here I made 2 frogs sitting under a tree. Aren't they cute? Little frogs. There's some mermaids. Oh, yeah, that song. One I made blonde and she's holding a shell. And the other one's a redhead. Little mermaids. I tried my hand at something experimental here. It's supposed to be a cherry pie as a pendant. You love it? Do you love it? Does it make you get hungry when you look at it? Oh, I want a cherry pie. I want a cherry pie. Here's some lilacs. Lilacs smell so beautiful. I love lilacs. Here's a little strawberry shortcake with a strawberry leather. I hope they're in shot when I put them down. Another 3D flower effect. I did some daisies down here, and these little buggers were hard, but I got them done to my liking. This is a different technique. This is one where you actually, instead of making them 3D, you push in with a pin to make the design. And believe it or not, the easiest tool that you can make is just get yourself a pencil and wrap some tape around that pencil and stick a sewing needle to the top of it, where the eraser is. And you can make a pin that's able to push in and do this kind of work. And it'll be your best tool ever, trust me. It'll be your favorite tool. I love roses. Looking antique-y. I like the antique look. Let's see, I don't know if that's in the shot. Let's put that there. This is a more abstract looking one. I did tried some glitter clay there. Let me tell you about glitter clay. Oof. This stuff needs some conditioning. Now, I like to tell you, that's maybe a hint for you guys. You gotta condition your clay, so you gotta play with it and stuff and condition it. Look at this guy. I see you. I'm staring into your soul right now. This guy has seen some stuff in life. His eyes are bugging. I made this little abstract looking one. It looks almost like, you know, Alice in Wonderland, Cheshire Cat inspired. And sometimes when you're looking back at the memory of your art pieces, you're like, I remember where I was when I made that. I'm having some of those memories coming back to me right now. I remember where I was when I made that piece. It's a little rose. And the thing is about these pieces is they're very unique. And if you wear them around as a necklace, like nobody else is gonna have it. You're gonna have your own unique little piece. Here comes Christmas. Jingle bells, we like poinsettias. Poinsettia, or poinsettia, however you say it. Poinsettia. That's a pretty one. I'm really proud of this one. I like the colors and everything that went with this. Yeah, I really like this piece. It's probably one of my favorites. This is one of my favorites. But this was done with that push pin technique that I'm talking about. Some things are 3D and you put them on the pendant, and some things are like you push into the pendant to make something. And I used that tool I was talking to you about with the eraser and the pin, like a needle pin, sewing needle pin. I made that with this, or this with that. There's some rainbow earrings. I like these. They were just regular hoops and you slapped on some rainbows and they become unique and interesting. This is a 3D flower effect too. Starting to pile on top of pile. That's okay, we have a lot to look at. Made some sunflowers. Overlapping sunflowers. Some clay you can condition enough you could pull it and stretch it and make it into the shape you want to. This is another 3D flower one. I just love these little details here with the little crimping. Like I said, you just want to take and look at flowers, and eventually you start seeing the interest in flowers to the finest detail. This is that pulling technique I'm talking about when you stretch your polymer clay. You know, I conditioned this white enough to just stretch them out. Believe it or not, I did all this with my fingers. Yeah, it's a daisy. I'll show you another stretch one. I stretched and conditioned that, points it out. And these I made unique little tiny crosses. And here's the thing about this cross. You wear this cross and somebody's gonna be like, where did you get that? And be like, it was uniquely made. Nobody else is gonna have this cross because it's uniquely made. Here's my attempt at making Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka, Willy Wonka. He got a little hat on, it's Willy Wonka. I put him on a fruity background. Fruity 2D background. It's an interesting way of doing a flower. It's a little mermaid with her shell and her tail. I'm getting better at faces though. This is like one of the first ones I tried to do. My first attempt at a face. Whoa, is she getting blurry there? There she is. It's another pink daisy. I put jump rings on them so you could put a chain on it or something. Some of them need jump rings. Here's a different style that I did where they come out sideways. I thought, well, you can get a side view of some flowered plants right there. Here's another little unique cross. Now, is anybody going to have this cross when you go to church and everybody else is wearing a little middle cross? They can look at yours and be like, that is a very unique little cross. And you're like, yep, because I made it for myself and nobody else has this one. This is my attempt at a barrette. Little fall barrette style. Barrette, I don't know how you say it. Speaking of church, there's a little angel I tried to make, but her little wing popped off on that side. But I can always fix it. That's the other thing about polymer clay. Polymer clay is an easy medium to fix. Let's put it in there. Well, let's see. Let's put her little... Well, let's bring her over here. Let's put her over here. It's a fall style. Another unique little cross. Let's see if I can find something else I do that's different. Oh yeah, this one. It's a wicked witch flying on a broom. Yay, Halloween! Yay! Now, here's one. Looks like it came from your grandma's closet, and you got it and inherited it. I might make it like a pin instead of something you wear probably around your neck. I might just make that a pin in the back. It's a brooch. It's a really dark one. Grandma's closet. Now, I've used a lot of roses in these, but as you can tell, they all have a different style and technique, huh? Beauties. Those were my... Oh, that's a little shaky. Okay, those were my past pendants I made. Now I'm going to show you on stuff that I've been recently working on to see and tell you that I've been improving my technique as I go. So you can start with a natural ability to do things, but if you keep practicing, you can get better. So always just keep practicing. This is one I've made and I love it. I love the different styles of lines I put in there with the roses. This is more gothic style. Under the sea, under the sea. Come see a spotted octopus under the sea. Isn't he cute? He's adorable. I love him. Here's his little baby friend. There's the baby friend. Baby friend octopus in a shell. These are the more recent ones. I'm kind of changing it up and changing my style. Doing some different stuff. Learning different flowers. Like I said, now I stare at flowers online, different pictures of flowers. That's what I do, stare at flowers now. And I learned the technique of flowers and what they look like and try to apply that to my polymer clay. Looking at different flowers. Different style flowers arranged together. Making it different, making it neat. You can improve with things that you do. You can improve and get better, and your technique gets better, and your creativity blooms with it. So don't give up after a few tries, because you may find that you develop a skill within practicing. That's the lesson of the day, I guess. Just practice, practice, practice. Makes perfect, right? Well, that's my recent ones I've been working on, and now I have a pile of goodies right there for you. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. I'll be back on the channel to do some more stuff. I'll be back on to do more stuff with you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for looking at all my polymer clay stuff and enjoying it with me. I'll probably teach you how to make a whole pendant from scratch next time with polymer clay. We might do earrings or even maybe little minifigures. And then I also want to show you my resin stuff that I make too. So I'm really excited. I'm excited about showing everything to you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day and enjoy whatever weather you got going on and wherever state you are. I'm in Washington, so the weather actually is beautiful for a change. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.